This is the Milo Sweet Podcast, where you'll learn to get unstuck. Start now. Conquer life's challenges by learning to do difficult. Find quick and clever ways to overcome. Wait, did you think life was going to be easy? Remember, all of your excuses are now dead to me. Let's get started. Guess what time it is? It's time for you to hit the subscribe button and find just 1% that you think will benefit from this. But if you're feeling a little generous, right? Or you're super free with your time right now, probably doing nothing because you're listening to this. Well, maybe if you're doing something, actually just make yourself free right now. Hit subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit it. Come on. Hit subscribe.
Purchase a condo, and condos can have rental caps. And so you will see sometimes in the listing, they will say no rental cap, great for investors. Well, my building had a rental cap, and which I'm okay with. But what I realized was right when you close, you can put your name on the list to get approval to rent your home. I have a neighbor who has been on that list for 4 or 5 years and still is not able to rent a unit. 4 to 5 years.
Whoa.
And so for me, I never intended on living in my condo that long. And the fact that I can't, people have approached me about, have you thought about living abroad? And there's so many job postings. I can't even look at opportunities outside of the Seattle area, even if they're, for a short term, couple of years, because I can't rent my place. I would have to sell my place. And it's just I feel like my hands are very tied with my current unit because the rental cap is so low. So that was one of the requirements when I looked at a new condo building, when I'm looking at new places right now, is making sure there's no rental cap. So that's probably, I think your original question was just around, what are some of the tips for buying a home? One, I would say, be clear what your objective is. And then 2, be clear on what your non-negotiables are. And because I was looking for a place that was an investment property, my list of non-negotiables was pretty low. I think there are only 3 things that I said are a real requirement for me. And so for me, my decision was wholly made from an investment standpoint and not an emotional standpoint. And I think that that's different. Now, if you're buying your forever home, I do think that there are other things that you would consider or things that you can be emotional about, but I always find with most things, emotions cloud your decisions. And purchasing a home you should love your home. There should be some amount of emotion in there, but you should be thinking rationally and logically about it, because it's a very, very, very large investment. And it can have a lot of implications for you if you're not thoughtful about the purchase.
I actually agree with that. I think for me, our home purchase wasn't emotional at all. It was more just, hey, this is really an important step for us in building wealth. And I think you can definitely build wealth. There's a lot of autonomy nowadays with how you can do it. I think with entrepreneurship or, investment properties, you can do real estate. You can also there's so many other investment opportunities. But I feel like it should still take a lot of thought, and you should really look at how is this purchase going to benefit us in the future. And some of that is thinking about what you want to do with it. I've talked to people and they want to move in 2 years and rent it out, but they're going to do $100,000 remodel, which may not be the best idea if you're not remodeling with that plan in mind. So it's important to consider all those things because it is a lot of money, a lot of time, and you want it to add value and not take away.
All right, that's another episode in the books. Hello? Hello? I said it's over. Why are you still listening? Like, seriously, the episode is over. If you're still listening right now, you know what? You're probably a chronic procrastinator. Guess what? I'm still listening too. Come on, for real, seriously. We gotta go do something productive. No, like for real. No, for real, for real. Okay, you can keep listening.